Hello and welcome to an update video for this colony simulator game, climate game that I'm working on. This is the update video for the 13th of the 11th. And yeah, so I've done a fair amount this week. So for those who haven't seen any of the previous video, this is week 2 of 12. I'm making a game in 3 months. This is the second week of the gameplay kind of prototype, and I've been working on basically getting the colonists of this colony simulator thing working. So the general kind of theme is this is kind of like a frozen wasteland, and you are surviving in this tank, which I've now decided is going to be called a drifter. And so there's a kind of map, which, you can use. But yeah, then you have your tank, and your tank has colonists in, and these are the 2 colonists. Now, I've been working on kind of getting these working. I don't think they were in last week's build. And so, yeah, let's tell you what we're actually looking at. So we've now got buildings in the tank. So there's the command center, there's the engine room, there's the canteen, there's the water handler, and there's the bunk room. These lines are kind of debug lines, and they just tell you, they're just pathfinding for the colonists. And both colonists are going to go sleep in a bunk together, it looks like. There are 3 needs for a colonist. There's sleep, which is the inner ring. There's food, which is the middle ring. And there's water, which is the outer ring. If I play through some of this, they are going to go into the same bunk. You'll notice that their sleep's gone down, their food's gone down, and basically everything's gone down. Because they're now sleeping, you'll notice that the sleep now goes up. Now the outer ring goes up periodically because that's the water, and the water just kind of goes up because they have an internal water store. So that's that. If I zoom out, one also cool thing is now that technically this is the center of the world, and the map moves around this, which I think is pretty cool. They're about to wake up in a minute, and so they're going to go get water. But first, we've got an example event where they are. This is just an event. We went through the event system last week, and so basically just things happen in events, and that's how you get resources. We'll exit this one. So they're going to the water dispenser, and they're also going to go get some food. So this is a water dispenser, and this is some food. The Godot logo is just a replacement at the moment. Right. And then, yeah, they literally just wait until they next get an instruction. So I think one of them is going to go over. It's sort of less interesting because they don't actually have much to do right now. But that will change. So next week, I've got a job into basically give players roles, which will affect their system, their schedule, and then give players where they've got roles, and then allow them to build stuff. So we're going to be adding 2 more colonists as well over the next kind of week. And yeah. So it's just a short one, just a short update, because there's no real game, and I'm hoping by next week the game kind of comes out. And just that's the point of next week, is to prove, hey, this is the game and this is the prototype. And then so we've got 1 more week of the gameplay prototype, and then we're on to art prototype, where we can start and look at some of the art. 12 weeks is quite a short time to work on a game. And so I'm trying to be rigid. The last game I worked on that I didn't actually fully release in the end. And that's not to say that Archaeology Rush is dead completely. I will get worked on at some point, but I wanted to do something like this where I spent 3 months and then I end up spending 2 years. So this is my new strategy of how to work on 3 months. Um, anyway, brilliant. Thanks for watching. Have a wonderful week, and hopefully I can show you more of the game next week. Goodbye.